There are so many ways that people can help without signing on to foster, because I know that's a big thing, but reaching out to your local DSS office, the Department of Social Services, reaching out to fostering agencies just to see if there's a, maybe someone needs clothes or someone, they can take these kids, Big Brothers Big Sisters is a great way to support teenagers. There are all sorts of ways that you can support these teenagers without actually becoming a foster parent. Tutoring, mentoring, all of that kind of thing would be really really great. And you can even ask at DSS, hey, how can I get involved? Or is there an organization? I'd like to come and, even adopt one of them for Christmas and buy their Christmas gifts. There are many, many, many different ways that anybody could help without taking the big task of signing on to foster.
Well, there's one of the things that one of the programs that DSS has is the respite program where you could some foster parents, they go into the training just for to become solely respite providers, which means that they'll take well, either a teen or a younger child for just a weekend or sometimes a week, just to give the foster parents a break and to give the foster child a break from the foster family, just to to let the family recharge and to give the child a different perspective and that sort of thing. So they could always do that, where they would just do it for like very short periods. They're not like the primary foster parent, but they would just provide the respite services for
Right.
foster families.
It's a shorter period of time that they can do. They can elect to do like a weekend or a week or something like that. So they're there, but they don't have to take on 100% responsibilities of the day-to-day type of life for long periods of time. Um, the other thing that I really wish is that there were businesses and stuff like that that understand, and credit companies that understand that foster kids are not bad, because sometimes it's harder for them to find jobs and stuff like that, and to get credit because they don't have some foster parent. You can't go out and rent an apartment without credit. And how do you build up credit? When beforehand you're not legally allowed to sign any contracts or anything. But I think having businesses and more grants for children aging out of the system for schooling and stuff like that. But Stars AK Yap is really good about with the foster, and so is DSS with the fostering futures. But there's also things like there's there's donation areas, so you can donate extra bedding, furniture, stuff like that for foster families and for other families in needs. And so sometimes it's very important for a teenager who's getting her first apartment, they have to furnish it. There's a lot of things that are required. So, making sure that you can donate to organizations that help fosters, so that's a really good way. Like, if your kid is off to college, you don't need their queen bed or something. Donate it to an organization where a teen fostering leaving foster care can purchase it or get it for free for their first apartment.